Coronation Street viewers outraged after unseen character spoils major scene. Fans of Coronation Street were left fuming when they discovered that a pivotal moment from Friday's upcoming episode had been ruined by a character who doesn't even appear on screen. Regular viewers of ITV's flagship soap know that Carla Connor has been in a romance with DS Lisa Swain for nearly a year, and it recently seemed as if the couple were heading for an engagement after moving into number 6 together. While their relationship has had plenty of happy moments, audiences also know that Carla is slowly closing in on uncovering the truth about Lisa's history with her ex-wife Becky, who was reportedly killed in the line of duty 4 years earlier. Supporters of the pairing, dubbed Swarla online, watched the episode early via ITVX just before the weekend and wasted no time sharing their reactions. This comes after news broke that a beloved character is set to reach breaking point in a special installment of the show. Spoiler warning: the episode revealed Carla changing her mind about proposing to Lisa after finding out that Becky had once popped the question in exactly the same way. When the expected romantic step forward didn't happen, some fans vented their disappointment on social media. One wrote, "Being a Swarla fan is tough. How's everyone holding up after that episode?" Another commented, "We got nothing but scraps today. The more I think about it, the more I hate that the house move was crammed into that scene. It's a massive deal for them both. Really frustrating." A third viewer complained, "I'm beyond fed up with how the grief, mental health storyline is being handled. Tiny bits of screen time, no flow, and badly written. If we're annoyed, imagine how the general audience feels." Another simply posted, "Well and truly baffled after watching the episode." Recently, some viewers have debated whether Becky, who has never appeared on screen, is actually alive. However, this episode left one fan hoping she stays dead. Praising Alison King's performance, they wrote, "Alison nailed the anxiety scenes today. I even laughed a few times. Honestly, I hope Becky's really gone." Over the years, factory boss Carla has featured in numerous dramatic plots, including marriages to Paul Connor, Tony Gordon, Peter Barlow, and Nick Tilsley, several kidnappings, a sexual assault, and even becoming a suspect in Tina McIntyre's murder. But one viewer argued that they're tired of the character's current storyline. They said, "Carla's been a Corrie icon for almost 20 years with loads of fans, but this Becky plot is getting old. If Corrie wants people to ship Swarla and warm up to Lisa, they need to wrap it up. It's hurting how casual viewers see the couple and the characters. Die-hard fans like me will always back them, but seriously, they have so much potential when they're happy. We need more of that." The same fan added, "Is anyone else thinking Corrie's wrecking Swarla with all this trauma and Becky business? Loyal fans will defend them no matter what, but I can see why regular viewers find Lisa, and even the couple, a bit exhausting. It's such a shame." The online uproar followed heated Reddit discussions about whether Becky might still be alive, and whether Weatherfield police officer Kit Green could be involved. One Reddit user speculated, "My two theories are either Becky faked her death because she was corrupt, or Kit had a hand in it. For someone who's supposed to be dead and unseen, she sure has a lot of screen impact." Another countered, "I doubt Kit was involved. He only joined Weatherfield police last year. He even said in one episode that Becky was a laugh, unlike Lisa." A third fan suggested the mystery figure might be Becky McDonald, who last appeared in 2012. However, they questioned if that would be possible, since she was said to be living in Barbados and was recently reported to be running a hotel in Belize. Coronation Street faces viewer backlash over favoritism in special Asha-focused episode. Coronation Street is no stranger to stirring up passionate debates among its loyal audience, but its latest storyline announcement has ignited a particularly heated discussion. The Spark, a forthcoming 1-hour special episode devoted entirely to Asha Allahan's work as a frontline paramedic, a first for the character, but a move that has divided viewers sharply. A harrowing day on the frontline. Earlier this week, ITV confirmed that Asha, played by Tanisha Corrie, will take centre stage in an intense extended episode that dives deep into the emotional toll of emergency work. The episode, set to air later this month, promises to be a roller coaster of high-stakes situations and raw emotion. The newly released trailer offers a haunting preview. Fragmented flashbacks show Asha moving through a brutal shift. In the space of a single day, she witnesses the death of a patient, despite desperate attempts to save them, tends to an elderly woman badly injured in a fall, and responds to the aftermath of a shocking racist attack. Each incident chips away at her composure, leaving her visibly frayed. One of the trailer's most striking moments shows Asha spiraling into a panic attack, her breathing rapid, her vision blurring, as she finally admits, "Maybe I'm just not cut out for this." The line lands heavily, hinting that her professional crisis is as much about her inner doubts as the external pressures of the job. Mixed reactions from fans. While some viewers are praising the soap for tackling important, topical subject matter, others are less impressed. The debate has quickly shifted from the storyline itself to the long-running perception of favoritism in how the show treats the Allahan twins. On Reddit, one fan fumed, "They really need to put an end to this favoritism nonsense with Dev's kids. It's ridiculous how the daughter always gets the spotlight while the son is pushed to the sidelines. They write Asha as though she's some flawless saint." Another echoed the sentiment, suggesting the show is out of touch with its core audience. She's a talented actress, but the producers clearly aren't paying attention to what we've been saying. They keep going for artsy, issue-driven stories, but that's not what most of us tune in for. But the backlash isn't unanimous. Plenty of fans see the special as overdue recognition for Asha's character. "I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to this," one Twitter user wrote. "Tanisha is such a gifted performer, and I think she's been massively underused. It's a good sign that they're giving more screen time to well-established characters instead of introducing yet another new face." The Adi question. For many, the real sticking point is what this means for Asha's twin brother, Adi, played by Adam Hussein. The siblings joined the street in 2004 as young children, but while Asha has been at the center of high-profile storylines, including a revenge porn plot, a troubled romance, and now a high-stakes paramedic drama, Adi has often been given lighter or more comedic plots. This imbalance has become a sore spot for parts of the fandom, especially given recent news of Hussein's impending departure. The Sun reported earlier this year that the actor had chosen to leave, with his final scenes expected to air in the coming months. An insider told the paper, "He's been telling people he's handed in his notice, not because he's fallen out with the show, but because his character hasn't been given any meaningful storylines in a long time. He's had other opportunities offered to him, and he feels like he's making the right call by moving on." On screen, it appears Adi's exit will be written as a family intervention. His father, Dev, disappointed by a string of poor choices, decides to send him to stay with cousin Vikram in India. The storyline suggests a quiet write-out rather than a dramatic departure, which some see as proof of how sidelined he's become. A pattern of unequal focus. This isn't the first time Coronation Street has faced accusations of favoritism among sibling characters. Soap history is full of examples. David and Sarah Platt, Sophie and Rosie Webster, where one sibling consistently takes the limelight, while the other drifts in and out of the background. For the Allahan twins, the gap has felt particularly stark. Asha's storylines have often been tied to heavy social issues, racism, body image, online exploitation, earning her plenty of screen time and critical praise. Adi, meanwhile, has been largely confined to secondary plots or supporting roles in other people's stories. For fans invested in both characters, the disparity has been frustrating. One longtime viewer posted on a fan forum, "They've had years to give Adi a proper central storyline, but every time it feels like they're about to, it fizzles out. Now they're writing him out quietly, while Asha gets the big prestige episode. It's disappointing." Looking ahead, whether the upcoming Asha special will win over skeptics remains to be seen. For some, it's an exciting chance to see a talented actress finally given a showcase. For others, it's a reminder of what they see as the show's chronic imbalance in spotlighting certain characters over others. As for Ardy's looming exit, it's likely to be bittersweet for viewers who feel they never saw his full potential realized. The Alahan family dynamic could look very different by year's end, and with one twin preparing for a challenging professional crossroads and the other packing for India, Dev may soon find himself at the centre of two very different goodbyes. For now, though, the debate rages on in living rooms and comment sections across the UK. Is Coronation Street simply telling the strongest stories it can, or is there a deeper pattern of playing favourites? Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and ITVX.